my name is Tennessee. Today I am bringing you a chakra clearing yin yoga class. So holding restorative postures for 1 to 2 minutes, longer if you have it, of course. So working into the chakras. What are chakras? Chakras are energy centers in our body. We have 7 of them in the physical body. You have many hundreds of chakra points all throughout your body, but we're going to focus on the 7 main energy centers. They start at the base of your spine or at the root of your spine, and then they work their way up through the crown of your head. So we're going to hold one posture each for each chakra, really diving into that chakra, allowing that energy to move. So finding stillness in there, but allowing that energy to flow. Now with that said, I always start my classes with a chakra clearing. So if you've done my classes before, you kind of understand how the energy works when we start at the root of our spine and we work our way up to the crown of your head. So during the chakra clearing, I just want you to check in, notice what feels good, notice of any discomforts, notice of any sensations in the body. Get out of your head, get into your body. Very important to just allow this to ground in or allow it to flow into the body so you kind of understand what your body's trying to communicate with you. Because your body's always trying to tell you something through tension, through ailments, through dis-ease, anything like that. It's holding on to those emotions. And so if we don't clear those out, it's only going to get worse. So I really want you to focus into the body, bringing awareness, bringing energy in so you can clear that out, so you can allow that free flow through your midline, your Sushumna. So with that said, we're going to start in a Sukhasana today, so easy seated pose as you are, so you can cross at your ankles, lengthen through your spine, sit up tall. Now, I do suggest that you do use blocks for this class today. So if you have blocks, go ahead and grab those. If you don't have blocks, you can use anything around the house, such as books or soft pillows, anything that kind of elevates the earth up to you, or just kind of supports you so you're not fully engaged in the body or you're not creating more tension in the body. So with that said, let's get started. Again, meeting in an easy seated pose, Sukhasana. So just cross at your ankles, lengthen through your spine. Go ahead and sit up tall. Now, if this is too much, if this is quite the hip opener to start, you can place blocks underneath your knees and just allow it to support you here. Otherwise, you could just sit here. Now, close your eyes. Inhale, completely fill up your lungs. Audible exhale, let that go. Let's do that again. Inhale, completely fill up. Audible exhale, release. Now just see if you can surrender a little bit further into your body, releasing any more tension, checking in with your head, your neck, your jaw, your shoulders, your hips, your low back, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Now go ahead and clear your mind. Bring your focus, your energy, your awareness to the base of your spine, to your root chakra, your first chakra. This is your I am space, your foundation, your safety, your security. This is where everything starts. Just check in. Notice what feels good. Notice of any discomforts. Notice of any sensations. Now on your inhale, bring your focus, your energy, your awareness into your second chakra, the space below your belly button, your sacral. Your I feel space. This is where you house your emotions, your desires, your sexuality, also known as your mother womb. Good, now gently pull the energy up into your third chakra, the space above your belly button, your solar plexus. Your I do space. This is what drives you, where your passions, your confidence, your worth, your power all lie. Good, now gently bring the energy up into your fourth chakra, your heart. Your I love space, your space of relationships, self-acceptance, and unconditional love. Now slowly work the energy up into your fifth chakra, your throat. Your I speak space, your space of communication, your truth. Gently guide the energy up into your sixth chakra, the space just between your eyebrows, your I see space, your space of intuition, your third eye. And then finally, take your focus, your energy, awareness all the way above your head to your seventh chakra, your crown chakra. Your I understand space, your path to enlightenment. Now I want you to draw the energy all the way down to the base of your spine and then inhale it through the 7 chakras through the crown of your head. Notice if anything gets stuck, of any discomforts, or if it feels good. Work to bring your focus, your energy, your awareness to those areas throughout your class today. One big clearing breath in. Audible exhale, let that go. Good work, guys. Flutter your eyes open. Now work your way into a butterfly pose. So sink the soles of your feet together, your knees out wide. Again, if you have your blocks, take your blocks underneath your knees. Just elevate the earth to help support through the hips, through the low back. You can interlace your fingers to the blades of your feet. Now inhale, lengthen, lift, and reach. And then exhale, forward fold. Bring your elbows to the outsides of your shins, round through your spine. Just let your head hang heavy. Just kind of settle in. On your inhale, you can lengthen. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. And just hang here. Now what I want you to do is bring your energy, your awareness into your root chakra, your first chakra, which is located again at the base of your spine. Your root chakra is associated to your safety, your security. It usually activates from ages 0 to 7. So any kind of family, home life, any kind of trauma held or from ages 0 to 7 will tend to show up in that space if you haven't dealt with that. Also, any signs of a blocked root chakra will be restless leg syndrome. You could have hip pain, you could have leg pain, knees, joints, anything like that. Any kind of pain that kind of goes into the joints is also a sign of feeling unsupported. So I want you to bring your focus into that area. Just notice any sensations that are coming up for you. Now I don't want you to become those sensations. I just want you to notice them. What are they trying to tell you? What are they saying that they need? I want you to visualize a red spinning light in your root chakra. It's clearing, it's releasing, it's letting go, it's surrendering. Allow that red light to get bigger and brighter, to offer you balance and harmony. Another way to balance your root chakra is to go outside and ground down, to be barefoot in the earth, to allow the electromagnets of the earth to pull up into your feet, up through your legs, and into your root chakra, to help you feel supported, to help you feel safe, to help you feel sure. Just give me one more breath here. Good, now slowly lift your torso up. Hug your knees into your chest. Now you can remove your blocks. You can take those back to the sides or up to the top of your mat. Now working our way into our deer pose, so your second chakra, your sacral. So I want you to take your left knee in line with your left hip and take your ankle in line with your left knee. You can relax your foot. And then I want you to parallel your right thigh to the top of to the side edge of your mat. Again, you can release your foot. I don't want any flex in your body whatsoever. And bring your knee in line with your right hip. Good, now I want you to find a twist in your spine, taking your gaze to the end of your mat. Now you can lift and hold here. We're just working in through the twist in the spine, through the small of the back, and through the hip. You can stay here lifted. You can also take your block, place it underneath your forearms and come all the way down. You can also work your weight or your third eye all the way down to your mat. Now just kind of surrender in. Let go of control, let go of the tension in the body. Breathe here. Now this time I want you to bring your focus, your awareness, your energy into your second chakra. That's the space below your belly button, your sacral. This is where we hold our emotions. It's our desires, our creativity. This is also associated to the element water. So if you connect to water, taking baths or anything like that will help cleanse your sacral. Epsom salt baths, anything. It's also associated to the color orange. So I want you to bring your awareness to an orange light into your sacral. Allow it to spin and get brighter and bigger.
Releasing any stuck energy you're holding on to, any emotions you're holding on to. Now don't become these emotions, just allow them to show you kind of what's hiding, what's showing up, what you need. Give me one more breath here. Then slowly lift up. We're going to take it to the other side. So we're still working into the second chakra, the sacral. Now just switch it out. So again, bring your right knee back behind in line with your right hip. Your ankle is in line with your knee. You can release your foot and then parallel your left shin either to the side edge of your mat, or if you're facing the top of your mat, to the top of your mat. Keep your knee in line with your hip. Now find a twist in your spine over to the left side. And again, one side might be tighter than the other. So you also have to think about the masculine and feminine energy. Your left side is your feminine energy, your right is your masculine. So notice that difference as well, because that's also trying to tell you something. Now wherever you're at, find the twist in your spine, and again, you can place a block underneath your forearms and come here. You can just stay lifted as you are, or if you've got it, walk your hands further out and draw your third eye down. Find stillness in the body. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath. Don't create more tension. And again, bring your focus back to your sacral, the space below your belly button. Imagine that orange light getting bigger and bigger, spinning outward. When we have a blocked shape, the sacral chakra, you can usually feel tension through the small of your back and through your hips. So if you're real tight in the small of your back and through your hips, probably have a block, or you're not able to express how you feel. So being vulnerable, being open, allowing the energy to move, allowing to be okay with those emotions. Now this chakra activates at ages 8 to 15. So if you've held trauma from any time in the space or age between 8 to 15, you tend to hold here. That's okay. Let's just be with that. Nurture it, honor it, cleanse, release. Give you one more breath. But slowly lift back up if you're down. I'm going to take my block and place it to the top of my mat. And then I want you to work your way all the way down to your bellies. Working our way into our Sphinx pose. So now working the energy up into your third chakra, the space above your belly button, your solar plexus. So this is your I do space. Now here, place your forearms down. You can spread your fingers wide. Now I want you to take your gaze ahead of you and melt your shoulders back and down. Good. Keep grounding through your hip bones, the soft part of your belly, and just breathe here. Now if you're comfortable here, you're more than welcome to stay here. Otherwise, you can take a block and just allow your third eye to kind of rest, settle in. So your solar plexus, your third chakra, that's your I do center. That's the space where your confidence, your worthiness, your power all lie. It's also connected to your third eye, so it's also connected to your intuition. So your gut instinct. I want you to bring your focus into that chakra. This chakra is associated to the color yellow. So imagine a yellow bright light, the brightest yellow you've ever seen, spinning into this chakra. I want you to notice any sensations, any warmth, any tingling, any cold, anything that arises for you. Oh, we have a blocked solar plexus chakra. This tends to feed into depression. You can feel stagnant, you can feel stuck, you can feel unworthy. You can feel like you're just not doing or able to be motivated or do anything. I want you to notice what comes up for you. What is your solar plexus telling you? You can also have stomach issues, food sensitivities, anything like that. Now this is associated to the element of fire. So a good way to release the block is to sit out into the sunshine. Allow the sun's energy, vitamin D, to fuel your body. You can sit and meditate with fire. Outside by a fire pit or with a candle, staring into the fire, allowing it to kind of give you that trance. We're just bringing awareness into your solar plexus, allowing it to cleanse and release, open up. One more breath. Good. Slowly lift your head. You can remove your block to the top of your mat. Come all the way down. You can shake that out, let that go. Go ahead and plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up into a tabletop. Now working our energy or working into the heart chakra, your fourth chakra. So finding our way into puppy dog pose. So you're going to keep your hips lifted. You want your hips in line with your knees. You can bring your toes to touch behind or keep them about hip width distance, whatever feels good for you. What I want you to do is walk your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Now we're leading our heart down to your mat. So take your gaze to the edge of your mat and lead your torso straight down. Keep your arms straight. Now if you've got your chin to the mat, that's great, and this feels good for you, you are more than welcome to stay here. Otherwise, if that's too much, again, take your block, you can lift it up, make it high, low, medium, or low, whatever works for you. And then lead your chin down on top of the block, allowing your heart to sink further down. Close your eyes, surrender into your body, release, relax, let go. Find your stillness. Now our heart chakra. The heart chakra is probably one of the biggest chakras, one of my favorites. It's the bridge between the upper chakras and the lower chakras. It's associated to the color green. So typically when we have a heart chakra block, we don't have love for self. It's hard to find self-acceptance. We can also have problems in relationships with others, even in relationship with ourselves. So lack of forgiveness. You also hold grief into your heart. So if you're dealing with loss, that can show up there. As far as physical ailments, that can show up into the lungs. It can show up into your arms. Anything in the area of the chest. So I want you to imagine a bright green light spinning into your heart chakra. Allow that green light to get bigger and bigger, clearing, releasing, surrendering. Noticing your sensations, noticing how the body reacts. Just being with those reactions or those sensations. Let them tell you what they need. we'll slowly work your way back up to a tabletop. Just plant your hands underneath your shoulders. If you need to round through your spine, let that go. Beautiful job. Now plant the block, or take the block back up to the top of your mat. Now this time we're coming onto our backs, working into the throat chakra. So your 5th chakra, and we're working into supported fish pose. So you want to take a block if you have it, and take it in between your shoulder blades. So lift it up, and then lower all the way onto your backs. Now you may need to move the block depending how that feels into your mid-back, the edge of the block. So you can lift it up or lower back down. But you want it in between the shoulder blades, enough for your head to fall kind of back so you can open up the throat chakra. Now you can bend your knees, you can straighten out your legs, whatever feels good for you. Maybe you start with your knees bent, but you're working the crown of your head down to the top of your mat, opening up through your heart, so you're shining your heart all the way up, and then open up that throat chakra. I want you to find complete surrender and stillness through the upper body. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. I want you to bring your focus, your attention, your awareness to your throat. Now your throat is your I speak space, your space of communication, it's your truth. Your throat is connected into the sacral, so your emotional space. So again, if you've held trauma into your sacral, and you are able to express those emotions or those feelings, you're going to hold a block here. Now that can show up as tension in the shoulders. You can have neck pain. You can even have pain up into your jaw. So if you clench and you hold tightness into the jaw, that's usually anger. So you can hold that there. So really working in to release that. It can also come into the inner ear, feel like you're not being heard. Now this chakra is associated to the color blue. So I want you to imagine a blue, like a royal blue light spinning, opening, clearing, releasing. I will say that the throat and the sacral chakras are probably one of the most blocked chakras in our society. And working in those areas can be very, very hard. And so sometimes we just disassociate, or we just don't bother. But it's really important to speak your truth. You can do that by journaling, you can do that by singing, you can do that by humming. Now if you're angry, you can play an angry music song and just scream and let it out. Or you can offer yourself love and grace and sing beautiful hymns to yourself. Even just humming, even creating your own tune. But just keeping that vibration open through the throat, allowing it to continue to vibrate, will help keep the throat chakra open. Just give me one more breath. Good. Slowly lift your head, tuck your chin in. You can grab your knees and come up all the way to a seat. Go ahead and remove your block, take it to the top of your mat. Now this time we're working into the third eye. So I want you to come all the way back into a child's pose. Now you can bring your knees out wide to the edges of your mat, toes to touch behind. Shift your hips back, draw your third eye down, reach extend to the top of your mat. Or you can find a narrow child's pose. Bring your hips back and pull your arms back behind your palms face up. Surrender into your upper body. just allow your head to hang, slowly drawing your third eye down. And either of these, you can always place a block underneath your third eye and hold here. If your knees are out wide, you can place a block underneath your tailbone and sit back onto your block and draw your third eye down. Or place a block underneath your third eye, underneath your forearms, whatever feels good for you. Go ahead and settle in. I want you to bring your focus into your third eye, your sixth chakra, your space of intuition, your IC space. Now again, this chakra is associated to or tied to your stomach. So it's with your intuition, your gut instinct. And it's also, again, if whatever you feed yourself, you're feeding your mind. So if you're focusing on foods that are, processed or sugar or anything like that, you're typically going to have a block here and in your stomach. So you want to keep that energy flow by eating pure foods as much as you can. I mean, I know we're human, so as much as you can. But this chakra is also associated to the color purple. So I want you to visualize a beautiful purple color spinning into your third eye, getting bigger and bigger, releasing, cleansing. Just surrender into the color. Now, typically when we have a third eye block or your sixth chakra is blocked, you're going to feel like you need to control everything. So you're going to run that rat race into your mind. It's very much associated to air element, so the thinking mind. When we want to try to find a Buddha mind, where we allow those thoughts to come and go, we don't become them, we can find stillness in the in-between. But trust that you're fully supported. Also, you can find a block in your third eye if you suffer from anxiety, which is forward thinking, always wondering what tomorrow is going to bring. So again, meditation will help clear the block, being present, eating foods that are clean, and then finding that trust, going with your gut instinct. One more breath. Good. Inhale, slowly lift back up. Now again, work your way back onto your backs, coming into our final posture, our Savasana, which is associated to your crown, so your seventh chakra, the space above your head. I want you to fully surrender into your Shavasana. Allow your feet to fall out to the side. Just allow your hands to fall outside your hips. Palms face up to receive. Go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to bring your awareness, your focus, your energy into your crown chakra. Again, noticing any sensations throughout your entire body. Now, this chakra is your path to enlightenment. This is also associated to not really a color, but I would say if you had to choose a color, it would be more of a translucent energy. So like a pink shade, gold, white light, anything of that nature. So imagine whatever color comes to you, spinning, clearing, opening. Allowing you to connect all the way up into your spirit realm, into your higher self, but cleansing and clearing every chakra, coming all the way through your body, coming into your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root. Continuing that energy all the way down your legs, out your feet, into the earth. It's clearing and releasing through your Sushumna, your midline, allowing that free flow of energy throughout your entire body. Finding complete surrender, rest, and release. Inhale, completely fill up your lungs. Audible exhale, let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale, completely fill up. Clench your fist shut, shrug your shoulders up, squeeze every muscle fiber in your body. Audible exhale, release. Leave everything on your mat, take nothing home. Now when you're ready, work your way into a fetal position either on your right or your left side. Once again, your right side is your masculine energy. Your left side is your feminine. And then work your way up to an easy seated pose back to where we started. Now before we end class today, I want to give you a little tidbit that you can take with you. So in regards to the chakra points in the body, you have 2 chakra points in the palms of your hands, 1 in each hand. And these are heart chakra points. So if you ever feel lost, or you feel like you're not worthy enough, or you feel like you're not loved, or anything like that, I want you to rub the palms of your hands, imagining green light is activating through the palms of your hand. We're activating that heart chakra energy. Now love is one of the highest vibrational frequencies, so you always want to lead in anything in life and you do with love. And above that is joy, peace, and enlightenment. So bring loving energy into the palms of your hands. And when you don't feel that great into your own body, I want you to take that energy that you created in the palms of your hands and I want you to place it into the body wherever you need that love and support. I really want you to take it in and just allow and feel the energy. Even when you don't have the words or you don't have the way to express your own self, you can always give yourself that love that you need. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me.